died. That should be better. Oh shit, it did die. That's a good song. I'm glad you quoted it. Yeah, so basically what I'm doing right now, this isn't a major part in the game, but it helps to do. I don't have ice. I need to take you out.
Wind, hear me.
Oh, well, look at that. All of the obstacles in my way. You funny. That's what you are. You're funny. Stop memeing. I hate that good soup meme. Alright, so basically what this is like a mini dungeon. And it refreshes every like 15 days. Dr. Pepper tasty. Got boob lady on this team, watch.
There is no escape.
Intense concentration. You shall stop memeing. Because it's very distracting. I have time limits to beat this, and you're memeing, which is distracting. How dare you?
You can't run. Illusion shattered.
Yes. There was another person in the last one, the last stream. I was like, you, Dinosaur, and someone else, but I don't know who that other person was. Normally it would be on screen, but I'm smart.
Go. Light.
Watch this.
Inazuma shines
Piggy
eternal.
sword. Ouchie. After I finish this, we'll go through the story.
Opening box of Adeptitrix. Life goes on.
Dino actually asked how my day was. I also don't know the age of Dino. I'm pretty sure he's like 7. I'm not too sure. Actually, he's either 7, 8, or like what, 15. Okay, no. That message takes him twice. No, I didn't. You know, every time you swear or mention like something, it actually asks if I want it to be posted. I've got 40 seconds. So it's asked me to it asks if I wanted to show it or hide it. Oh, that was saucy. Ow. Okay, well, it shows piss. It shows piss without asking me. Stop spamming the same word. You'll get timed out automatically, I'm like 90% sure. We've got someone else in the stream apparently. Ouchie. That's one way to greet someone. Just aggressively yell at them. Nah, this is YouTube, not hell. Excuse me. Socially inept. Fair enough. So does it give you the right to shake someone down and yell at them? Just getting that across. TikTok is hell. EDP is back on TikTok. I don't know if you know who that is though. The dude who just wanted a cupcake. This is taking an exempt 25. My English and grammar is perfect. Or even die. Excuse me. Ah, that's good to know. No one else can see that message. That's just on Twitter though. Oh, I didn't prepare for this. I should have put Barbara on this team.
Sacred name, potion preserver. Over here.
Right, that's a long message.
Wow.
No, not Chi-Chi. Not Chi-Chi.
You really know how to get me going.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he has an OnlyFans. Oh, well, she's dead.
No.
She's also dead. I didn't prepare for this. He's aiming for the flies. You know what? He has an OnlyFans and someone leaked it. I turned on my history and level and my friend just showed it me. To be honest, not what's I saying. Yeah, no, those moans and groans, like, you know, from that woman are on another level. I'm just gonna leave. I messed that up. I didn't pick team properly. I'm exhausted. Right. You know what? I'm gonna show that comment. Excuse me.
I heard they added
Someone
a couple
left.
more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
The stream end.
Wanna come over for tea?
Oh, there we go. Tis back. Still doubling. I don't know why it's doubling. Can't see me map. I might switch to Twitch if this keeps happening. Ouch. I'm gonna adjust my microphone. Oh, I see.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Just like, oh wow. Ow. Just adjusting my microphone right now.
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village.
Fine now.
I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nizuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nizuchi Beach. That's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast.
They both look the same.
The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nizuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
What's wrong with the voice acting? You know what? I'm that picky about it. We're going into Korean. Just because you hate it that much. I could just teleport over there. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. I've never heard this game in Korean before, actually. Oh, I missed the voice line. didn't mean to do that.
가자.
I don't like that.
봐봐라, 달려.
아직 안 갔어? 뭐든 말해봐. 잔업은 빼고.
Actually, that one's not bad.
이렇게 모두 애쓰고 있을 거예요.
Oh, I hate that one.
로큰롤에 열정은 필수야. 이번
차나 한잔 하러 갈래? 손님 하나, 손님 둘, 운명의 속삭임이 나의 존귀한 이름을 부르는 게 들린.
너도 한가로움을 즐길 줄 몰랐어.
No. No.
도사의 퇴마는 주술과 무예로 완성되지.
You're okay, that one's fair.
시간을 지체했다간 일을 끝마치지 못할 거야.
No. Actually doesn't match like most of them.
여기서 멈출 수 없어. 우리 도움이 필요한 사람이 있다고.
달리기 좀 하고 싶네.
Alright, that one matches.
디저트 먹고 좀 쉴래? 파이어 슬라임 한 소쿠.
이게 네 모험단이야?
No.
난 연비. 리오랑 최고의 법률.
귀염둥이 안녕. 새로운 조수인가? 어? 마법사? 그건 아주 오래전 일이야. 지금의 난
I can't
도서관
tell.
겨뤄보고 싶다면 언제든 환영이다.
Nope.
난 캣테일 술집의 간판밭.
Yes.
전 연금술을 연구하는 설탕.
No.
난 칠성의
Yes.
천권.
I'd get very passionate about that one.
전 노엘이라고 해요. 회복.
That one's alright.
난 치치. 강시야. 또 무슨 말이?
소생, 행추라 하옵니다. 무수한 책의 바다를 헤매는 책벌레죠. 뛰어난 재능은 없으나
예의 차릴 것 없다. 내가 존귀한 몸이긴 한.
새로운 게야. 좋아. 아직
No, I
휴가기.
still prefer the English one for Zangari.
몬드성의 다이르코.
몬드엔 풍차가 참 많은 것 같아.
몬드성은 수평면 위에 세워진 도시니까 풍차로.
민들레 기사 진 가입을 시.
Changing the view.
뭐든 말해봐.
That upset me. Alright, let's go in Chinese this time. We'll watch this part of the story in Chinese.
Look, 那是不是反抗军的人？他好像遇到了一些麻烦，我们先过去帮他解围吧。火瓜嘛，起，吃饱喝饱，一路走好。吼！
能跟上节拍吗？为反唱高歌。
哎，走呀！
Yeah, I'm not speaking English, not gonna lie.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you
Isn't this
so
the
much for your
same-
help. I'm Teppe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation.
Yes.
As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
Nah, I'm too cool for vision.
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Yeah, no, I'm tempted. The perks of having done every bit of exploration before the story. Well, no, the main character isn't actually from Tevet, which is this place. He actually isn't from here. He's from a different planet, which kind of explains why. Yeah, I've still got to read the manga for it. The game's based on manga. In fact, I do need the plot. On my team.
There's still a long road ahead.
Oh yeah.
The insolent shall be punished.
Should put some artifacts. Elemental. Oh, I see what I was doing. No, please. Just doing that one. stronger. Made that 3 buttons. Ooh, crit rate. I'll take that. Shouldn't do that. Xbox achievement. I'm on PlayStation. That's racist. Take again for this next level. Racism. That's all 16. That's all fine. What level is this one up? Till 12. Right, I have a 50% chance of getting attack. Boom, give me attack again. That was a good attack. Wait, what level am I? What? I just completely zoned out. No, I'll do. Hopefully he's a bit better now.
Curse the Vision Hut decree.
Using elemental burst increase or party attack. Boom. Support primary. We're about to go meet this bird.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Long live the Resistance.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
So I'm not brother.
Is this a new recruit?
God, you got COVID.
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
Cocky.
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible.
I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
We're gonna kill your friend. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Awesome. Hey, Jim. Aaron boy. Wow. Not good. Pretty rude. You ever seen Fairy Tail? I'm assuming you have. Wolfine, I'm gonna call you Jim. Jim. I'm being ignored.
Many moons ago, I want to make you happy today. Can we eat meat together?
Yes.
Greens are bad. Animal eats green things, then I eat animal.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's the same actor for Natsu from...
Contract. Okay. I'm still on leave, but I can accompany you for a while.
No salutations needed.
Thanks for your help.
We're gonna kill him. That's what we're gonna do.
All right. I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Tepe. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Tepe. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now. Let's head over.
But I use sword. Guess not.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
What am I doing? But I don't have a bow.
Here!
Oh, this is gonna be good. On this one.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now.
Nah, just shoot.
My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the Resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Soldiers, quick!
This realm is no home for a princess.
Get them! Soldiers, quick!
Withdraw.
Get them!
Feel the beat!
I'm lost. Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here?
Excuse me, princess.
We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may. I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Oh, one bit. Anyone still here? No. What's the time with that other wall going to do?
Alright, that should do it.
Terrible job.
The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the Resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the Resistance because of our warriors' will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the Resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
I just thought, screw it, and send it. I was gonna send this. Where is he? It has to be. Where did it go? I'm upset. I had a funny meme related to recent events. And I had to miss that.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall to the enemy.
Oh hell yeah, I can teleport. Excuse me. Wrong game.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice, has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! He means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade! I'll never surrender him to you! The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler? What are you doing here? It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think?
Hold on. Oh.
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
Power chord!
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
I've lost.
You mean over.
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
Let's fight fast!
Go!
I need to train harder. Ugh.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Even more balls.
Now!
Stand firm! Hold the line!
Fish lady.
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. This is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
Yeah, I actually have been struck by lightning.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to.
It was funny.
Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma. Apparently, they held the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri in Sangonomiya recently. Oh, Paimon bets Kokomi was the host!
pirate woman. A depressed emo who looks exactly like the main character. Yeah, we're gonna keep teleporting. I'm way too lazy to not do that. I just died.
Aha! There you are! Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. Right now, the Resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
I explored this place like 2-3 months ago.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
I might jump in that pool. It's so confusing. It keeps saying someone's always viewing and then it says 2 people and they're always just like... Right, we'll just go through something with how many exactly where. Oh.
Lightning flash!
This is the correspondence from Stingray 3. Your Excellency, the situation looks extremely serious.
Thank you, Ueno. Inform Swordfish 1 to stand by. I'll see to the wounded shortly.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Kokomi! How have you been?
It's you! Glad to have you back on Watatsumi Island. I would have liked to have given you a grand reception, but as you can see...
What's going on?
Not long ago, I hosted the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. It's the most important ceremony on Watatsumi Island. I'm guessing you'll have heard about it from Tsuyuko?
What? How did you know we were the ones helping out Tsuyuko this whole time?
Tsuyuko is one of the more conscientious shrine maidens of Sangonomiya. I knew that handing off the planning of the ceremony to her would play to her strengths. Based on her description of the person who took the commission, it was quite obviously you.
This is all starting to sound pretty suspicious.
Anyway, I'm sure Tsuyuko will have told you that the Watatsumi Goryo ceremony is a ceremony to reverse the holy soil phenomenon on Watatsumi Island. It's a bleaching process that slowly turns the earth to holy soil, leaving the land infertile and devastating agricultural production. Granted, crops aren't our staple food on Watatsumi Island, but I can't allow external forces to drastically alter the people's diet, and we certainly shouldn't be overly reliant on imports.
Paimon doesn't quite follow.
Imagine all you had to eat from now on was radishes. No more fish or meat. Clearer now?
That would be terrible!
The issue began with the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. I did not miss a single step during the ritual, and there's no question that the blood branch coral you retrieved was infused with the Omikami's power. But it didn't reverse the holy soil phenomenon as expected. Instead, it just paused. This has never happened before in history. This is ultimately a matter of Watatsumi Island's survival, so I sent as many people as I could spare to Enkanomiya to investigate the situation. The news from Stingray 3 was that all of Enkanomiya is engulfed in a darkness that cannot be dispelled. Additionally, there have also been reports of monsters, the likes of which no one has ever seen before.
Strange monsters? And an all-engulfing darkness?
That's all that Stingray 3 has reported. Their investigation otherwise has yielded no useful information, and the unforgiving environment has caused many casualties so far. I have sent several rescue teams already, but so far, the situation does not look promising. It brings me no pleasure to have to ask, but on behalf of all of Watatsumi Island, I beseech you, please, lend us your assistance one more time.
He keeps touching his chest. I've just noticed that. Anything for you, man. For the sake of everyone on Watatsumi Island, I'll do it. I'm gonna flirt.
Please don't joke around. But thank you for once again agreeing to put your life on the line for the sake of our island. Now, please, come with me to meet Tsuyuko.
I spent like 2 years trying to figure that out, and it only just let me do it now. So you're very much welcome. It's gonna force a story quest on me. Wait. What? I know I felt like it. Could have felt it.
Sangadamiya Shrine is a sacred place where offerings to Watatsumi Omikami are given. The area is closed now.
Your Excellency, Traveler. I did wonder. Hope you're both having a wonderful date so far.
Cut the comedy, Tsuyuko, or I may have to have you and Naki switch posts next year. In which case, you'd be in charge of Spectre Eco Management on Watatsumi Island.
No need, I'll stop. So, since the two of you are here together, I assume it's about Enkanomiya?
Kokomi filled us in on what's been going on.
Kokomi. Right. Well, as I'm sure Her Excellency has told you, an ominous darkness has completely engulfed Enkanomiya. At the same time, strange humanoid monsters have appeared when the place should be completely deserted.
Humanoid monsters?
Armor that can move on its own. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're not talking about one spooked soldier hallucinating in the darkness. All the wounded who returned to Sangonomiya have described seeing the same thing. On top of this, even ordinary enemies seem to grow much stronger in the darkness. That's why Stingray 3 has sustained so many casualties. There's one other thing that the returning soldiers have mentioned. They say a shrine maiden who calls herself Sumi has been helping to treat the wounded.
Sumi? I don't recall there being any record of a shrine maiden by that name in Sangonomiya.
That's the thing. There isn't one. But she held something called a Sento ceremony, which managed to keep a small area in the very center of Enkanomiya brightly lit. Thanks to her, the wounded soldiers have a safe zone where they can recuperate.
Sento. I've seen this term in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. But it's a ceremony that only works in Enkanomiya, so it was never brought to Watatsumi Island. I'd love to meet this Tsumi, but right now, helping the wounded has to be my top priority.
Your Excellency, even if you had no duties at all right now, there's still no way we'd let you go down there. Enkanomiya is exceedingly dangerous right now. Only preeminent warriors like the Traveler and Paimon should venture there.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. This is a job only we can handle.
Yeah. We've worked together plenty of times in the past, after all.
First time I've heard your voice.
Do you have any other information about Tsumi?
It was mentioned that she wears a strange mask that covers the upper half of her face.
How interesting. What is she trying to hide?
Your Excellency, in my humblest of opinions, Sumi has shown nothing but goodwill so far. Since the situation is so critical, we don't have the resources to make other defense arrangements and cast suspicion on our allies.
I see what you mean. I have instructed Swordfish 1 to proceed to Enkanomiya and continue evacuating the wounded. Traveler, you can go with them. Swordfish 1 will escort you to the camp at the center of Enkanomiya. Also, please, take this with you.
Oh god. What that?
What's this? Looks like a missing piece of something.
It's just a little trinket. When you are faced with a difficult choice, it might be able to help you.
Like
Your Excellency. But isn't that...
Watatsumi Island doesn't need it anymore. Besides, both of the other two pieces are in Enkanomiya. If we're lucky enough, this could be our chance to reunite them.
Understood, Your Excellency. Okay. Emergency measures to hold the Three Realms Gateway offering now underway.
I apologize for the trouble. Now please excuse me. I need to tend to the wounded. Please, see Ueno once you're ready.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no. What's up, nobody?
Are you ready to venture into the dark shroud of Enkanomiya?
No.
All right. Follow me.
Just jump into the portal. Like you could. It's gonna give it 20 years to load. Someone came back into the game.
Here's hoping I have the chance. Next year, I'm gonna apply for Swordfish 1 to be redeployed in it. Because if it's that, or spend more time in Enkanomiya, I'll take my chance with the Spectres. Closing in on you. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Totally understand.
Anyway, we should be safe for now. There shouldn't be any more danger from here on out.
Hey, what's up?
It's Yabe, the odd guy from Stingray 3.
You soldiers.
Do I? Well, I've pretty much always loved horror stories and ghost stories and stuff, ever since I was a kid. This trip to Enkanomiya is something else, though. Totally mind-blowing. Super fun. 10 out of 10. Would come again.
Totally do not understand.
Well, I mean, it's pretty sweet to have the chance to come to Enkanomiya. I actually kinda wanted to look into the Bunkoku puzzle while I'm here. It's the first of the 4 great puzzles of Enkanomiya.
Yeah, please don't do that. We're the ones that'll have to come rescue you.
Alright, well, never mind that. There's a makeshift camp at the top of those steps over there. Yeah, you should head up and catch some rest if you haven't been there yet.
Oh, whoa. Okay, what happened here? Why can't I teleport anywhere? What? Where's this part as well? I'm being scammed. YouTube reminding me to take a break. The corrosion grows stronger as you endeavor into the darker areas of the map. Huh. Assuming we lose health.
Taking care of the wounded. That must be Sumi, right?
You are different from all the others. Are you human?
Well, he is, obviously. Just not a native of Watatsumi Island, that's all.
And you? A human hatchling? Oh, really? Because I thought that humans lose the ability to fly when they reach adulthood, just like the baptismal ability to see in color when they reach maturity.
Sumi, you seem to know a lot about bishops.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, the wounded soldiers mentioned you.
Oh.
Greetings. My name is Ueno, acting captain of Swordfish 1. We're here to evacuate the wounded and support the traveler's investigation. Swordfish 1 needs to rest and reorganize before commencing the evacuation. I'll see you later.
So you're here to help resolve this, hmm? Very well, Shining. I don't have the strength to try and combat the spreading darkness, too.
Do you understand what's going on?
Good.
The Void Realm is invading. The people of Byakuyakoku believe the Bishop Realm, the Human Realm, and the Void Realm. The darkness spreading in Enkanomiya comes from the Void Abyss. Neither bishops nor humans can endure it.
But don't baptismal bishops like the dark?
No. They hate the light, but only because down here in the depths, the presence of light signifies human activity. In fact, the Bishop realm is the realm of pure, primordial, elemental beings. It's actually referred to as the Light Realm in most books. The 7 sovereigns of the Light Realm are the 7 foremost elemental dragons at the pinnacle of the raw and primitive elemental forces.
So that's why Tsuyuko called this the 3 Realms Gateway Offering.
3 Realms Gateway Offering. Not far off the mark, actually. But technically, I think it should be called the Triangle Gateway Offering. Because the source of the darkness from the void is the 3 towers at the corners of Enkonomiya's triangular borders.
Oh, the 3 towers! The ones where we did those trials!
You've been there before?
It's a long story.
Oh.
By the way, Sumi, what's up with the weird mask?
To hide my face. It has to do with some things that happened as I was growing up. That's all. Does that make me untrustworthy in your eyes?
Take it off.
No, not at all. You've been helping the wounded all this time. Everyone must be super grateful to you. It's just that...
Can't say I really understand what you're talking about. Anyway, if you want to rid this darkness from Enkonomiya, you can come to me for guidance. Of course, if you can...
What are we gonna do? Paimon really wants to trust Sumi, but... Oh, how about we go ask the wounded?
Oh, there's no teleport thingy anymore. Let's go listen to dead people.
It looks like they're resting. Let's not disturb them.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Hi there! We wanted to ask you what you know about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
That's what you can help me with.
I see. What are you looking to know exactly? I've
again.
tried asking if she's seeing anyone, you know, or whether she's looking right now, but she seems pretty tight-lipped about her love life.
Yeah, broke again. Got to restart. That's a restart. Alright, give me a minute. To the 2 people that are watching.